Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your Hidden Truth reading. This is for Cancer. Cancer, in this reading, we are going to explore how this person is feeling, what they want to say, and what actions they will take, if any. This is for Cancer. This is for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? Let's see. Soul searching. So they're trying to figure this out. What do I do? And I see those butterflies there, so they know things have to transform. They know they have to transform. They know they have to make some difficult decisions or lose you forever. So, what do they want to say? This is for Cancer. What do they want to say to Cancer? What do they want to say to Cancer? I wonder if you are happy without me and they can't stand the thought of you being happy with someone else. That's, I feel, their biggest issue. And the thought of you with somebody else is their biggest, push, momentum, catalyst for change. So you really set some boundaries here. All right, so let's see what's going on. This is for Cancer. If this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Cancer, please do check your moon, your rising, your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Cancer out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable. So however it resonates with you. This is for Cancer. This is for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? Let's see. There they are, hard at work. They're possessive of you. They're definitely working on their finances, as a lot of people are. And these Hidden Truth reading, everybody's got some money worry right now, so that's very interesting. And everybody's trying to improve their finances, but they're also they're hard at work on some sort of offering. They haven't told you yet. But in order to catch you before you move on to somebody else, because they feel like you're leaving them behind, they're going to make a move. This person's very possessive over you. Okay, but they got to change. Because currently, you left them behind because, well, they're a scumbag, really. I mean, they're lying. They won't make appropriate decisions. They're very selfish, and they're still very selfish, especially in regards to you. They don't want to share you with anybody. So, yeah, they still got that selfish vibe about them. All right, so before we get too deep into the situation, Cancer, for those of you that are interested in private readings, you can visit secrettarot.com for more information. We are booking into mid-August at this point, I believe. I think that's what I saw. So if you want more information, I will leave the link in the description and also pinned in the comments. All right, let's get into it. So you had to set some healthy boundaries with this individual. And, because they are a taker and a drain on your energy. They have to change. And they're working on that. They're working on that. And they want to be they want to go about this in a more emotionally mature way. They're working on something that they think you won't be able to refuse when offered, but that's in order to keep you from moving on to somebody else or being with somebody else. They're over here sneaking around corners, keeping an eye on things, trying to obtain information in like a sneaky way. So this person's very selfish, but they're working on it. But they will never stop being very possessive and selfish when it comes to you. 7 of Swords. You could be dealing with a fire sign or somebody with fire in their chart. They're not going to let this go so easy. They're deep in thought here. They've got to change. They've got to change from this like rough around the edges to a more gentle. It has to be a more emotional, gentle approach. A more giving, a more caring, instead of I'm taking what I want, because that is definitely the energy of a King of Wands, right? So, if they come to you in a like a nasty way, like if they come towards you as they have in the past, it's just going to be a no, because you know it's going to be a repeated cycle. 4 of Cups here, and so they know that they have to take a different approach. They have to take a different approach. 4 of Cups here. So their selfish, nasty, lying ways, it brought the whole situation down. So they have to transform. They have to become more emotionally available and mature. We got this earth energy. They have to calm themselves down. Otherwise, there's no rebuilding a situation with you. So essentially, they have to become a different person in order to stop you from moving on to a different person. And they know that. So they are hard at work. I feel like they're elevating their financial status, that's for sure. And they're getting some things lined out. They're going to put in an intense amount of effort into trying to rebuild, right? We got the hammer and the nail. They want to rebuild what is broken. And what they're working on is this offering with that Knight of Pentacles here. But they know that they have to literally, you could be dealing with another water sign, by the way, male or female. In order to hold on to you, in order for you not to move on to some, this is the possessiveness. In order for you, and you know what, in order for you to open up to them, because you're very closed off, you're very blocked when it comes to this person, they literally have to transform themselves into a completely different person, or you will be on your way with a completely different person. So they have to go from angry, like it's like jealous, possessive, not a lot of emotion, just like lying, and they have to be like flowy, emotional, charming, mature, right? In order to get your attention. And they are working on it. So they are drama. You need peace. And you're going to move on. I mean, you are moving on. And they feel you leaving them behind. 6 of Swords. So in order for them to halt you, they have to become your peace. And it's very clear, Six of Swords there, that they were not. And they know it. This is for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know? They know you deserve better. They miss you. They think about you. They're taking control. They're taking control of their life. They are. So, or you will move on to bigger and better things, and that's it. That's it. So, walking away, right? Because you're completely drained by this person. Completely drained. And they know it. And, you know, they feel like you're not coming back like you usually do, or checking on them like you usually do. And they're kind of lost. They are soul searching right now. They're kind of lost without you. So, they know you deserve a lot better than what they gave you. But you seem to have picked yourself up and dusted yourself off from the chaos that is this person. Even if you are hurting on the inside, you look great on the outside. And just being unbothered is the best way to go, and keep pushing forward. They will follow. So they know you were waiting for an offering of something real that you could hold on to, something solid. And that's what they're working on. So they miss you. They miss you. Three of Swords, and they know that they hurt you by not doing things the right way. So they think about this. They think about you, and they try to think about the good times and not the destruction that they brought into. They're a very destructive force. And this is why they're changing from this earthy, watery energy. It was total chaos. There's history here. And they do not want to let you go. Six of Cups. So, we got the World card here. They don't want this cycle to be over. They feel like you've shut the door on them and you're moving on to someone else. You have to be, because why else wouldn't you be paying them any attention? That's what they think in their mind. So in order for you to open this door again, they gotta bring the goods. And they're very much aware of this. Otherwise, you'd be dealing with an Aries or somebody with Aries in their chart. You're moving on to someone that is more established, that is calmer, that is more mature, that is more in control. So, and and with this control issue, they're going to try to stop you from moving on with anybody else. So that's kind of twofold there. All right, Cancer, and they are working on something for you. Up to you at the end of the day if you want to receive their offering, or if you will allow them to stop you from moving on. All right. So that's what's going on. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you would like a private reading with me, you can visit secrettarot.com for more info. I'll leave the link in the description and also pinned in the comments. You can also follow me on all the socials. I'll leave those links in the description box as well. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.